Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is Dyson Sphere Program. This is our initial factory. It's a mess. I hate it. It's half here. It's half over, way over there. We got a bunch of stuff over here as well. I don't like it. It's all spaghetti. It's a disaster. So, today we're going to fix it. We're going to make a better base. And I already got a start on it, so I'll take you out and show you what I have so far. So as you can see over here, I've laid down a whole bunch of foundations, paved the world, and I got my copper smelting on the go. So as you can see, I got 2 miners on one belt. Because if you go into the belt, you can see it does 6 per second. So that's 360 per minute, which is exactly 12 nodes, because each node is 30. So we got 2 miners feeding that belt, 2 miners feeding this belt, and these do 60. Each smelter does 60 per minute. So these are, I believe, perfect ratios. So there's our copper smelting for now. We can expand it here if we add some more nodes later. There is multiple iron nodes over this way. There's one here, right here. There's one right there, and there's also another one a little further out. So we're going to get those on the go, get some iron smelting on the go, and then we'll go from there. We'll build a more effective initial factory. One that's expandable, one that doesn't look terrible. But we're not going to do the whole thing on video. I'll just come back periodically to show what I've done, explain my thought process, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I will be back shortly with some iron smelting setup. Okay, I am back, and I have my iron smelting set up. So we got 2 full rows of ingots set up, 1 row of magnets. I feel like that's probably going to be too many magnets. If it is, we will make a change and we'll repurpose, however many we need into ingots. I feel like, we're going to need more ingots than magnets, obviously. And one other thing we're going to do here, so we're going to throw down 6 smelters here. Sorry, so there's 6 smelters. So once we get the better belts that can hold twice as many things, and we'll have our mining capacity upgraded. So we want to potentially double this smelter, the smeltery, the area. So before we use any of this iron, I guess I should have extended this belt, not that belt. Before we use any of this iron, we don't want to put any assemblers or anything in here, because we're going to want to use it for smelters eventually. So we're just doing this to somewhat future-proof the base. Although, if you look at the tech tree, so this is the next tier belts. It's 12 per second, which is twice as many. But if you go over here, this belt is 30 per second. So we could make a really big smeltery with that, but we're just going to future-proof this one for tier 2 belts. We're not going to worry about, because that's 30 smelters off one belt. That would take us way out here somewhere. So we're just going to tear down these smelters for now. But we just want to mark off where. So now we know this is the point. Now we can start using this iron, right? That's what we did that. So now we're going to have to bring everything together. Bring the copper. We'll have to do this with copper too. Mark it off. So you know what we'll do? We're going to extend the theoretical copper smeltery this way. And that way we'll be meeting, the copper and iron will be meeting in the middle here. And we can start using it to assemble stuff and get a little bus going, get a little mall going, and go from there. Alright, I will be back. Okay, well, we just unlocked flight to other planets. So I'm pretty sure we're going to go check out other planets in our system here as soon as we can find. So that's like a gas giant. Where are the other planets? Alright, I'll be back once I find one of these other planets. Alright, so we found another planet here. But we're going in the wrong direction. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. What's happening? Why can't I stop? Hit the brakes here. No, why are we going away? Okay, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. We overshot our destination considerably. Come on, slow down. How do I turn around? No, it doesn't really want to let me turn around. Well, on the plus side, our research is still going as we get farther and farther away. So what happens when we come to a stop? Then will it let me turn around? Am I slowly turning around here? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Maybe I should let my suit gas up a bit here. We still got lots of graphite for our suit. Once we get some juice in the suit, we'll accelerate and see if we can not overshoot the planet this time. We'll slow down as we get to it. Alright, let's go. Accelerating. Oh, we can't because we're out of juice. Well, we'll get there eventually. At this speed. Just not super quick, so. Alright, we're coming in hot. Not as hot as we did last time, though. Which is probably for the best. This planet looks pretty warm, but it also looks like there's a lot of land. Right? Whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, and we're down. Just like that. 23 copper veins. 1.4 million. Holy crap. Iron veins, iron veins. Oh, okay. What else is here? Titanium veins. Oh, look at all the veins. Silicon. Stone. I do not see. Oh, I was going to say 3 coal veins. So there's no. There's no oil. There's basically no coal. So we're going to need a bunch of solar panels and wind energy. Oh, there's an yeah, that's not enough coal. All right, so we'll come back here later. But it's good to know what's out here. That's a lot of iron and copper. But we're going to have to build up our base back on our other planet to the point that we have everything we could possibly need. Then we can come here. Because we're going to need to come here anyway to exploit the titanium and silicon. Alright, that was good exploration though. I will be back. In preparation for all our extra factory we're going to have, I just greatly increased my coal power. I'm hoping this will be more than enough, but we shall see. It may not. We may have to add more, and that'll be fine. Okay, so I've been working on getting the basics set up here. So we have circuit boards, we have magnetic coils coming out. We got a belt of iron ingots, and we got a belt of iron gears. And the gears, however, though, well, there's a story behind the gears. So they're getting made right here. But these 3 iron nodes over there, they weren't really enough for our purposes. So we had to bring iron in from, well, let's just say it was a trip. Way over here. is where we're smelting it, and we're mining it right there. So we got the basics though. Those 4 things can make a lot of things. I think we'll also need to get some stone on the go. So there's a stone there, stone there. Is there any stone over this way? Just trying to figure out which stone is closest. No, none over here. So we'll go back over. So we'll also get stone. And then we will make a, well, in fact, they call it a mall. Basically, we're going to make it so that we're going to make everything we need. We're going to make belts and sorters and smelters and Tesla towers. Everything we could possibly need, we're going to make in this one area and store it in that one area. So anytime we need anything at all, we go to the mall, right? That's where the term comes from. So that's the idea right now. So once we get the stone in there, that'll be most of the basics. Like if you look in here, the other thing we might do is motors. Everything else we'll make on site, but if you look, okay, we have that. We have that. We have that. We have that. We have, once we have the stone, we'll have everything to make that. We'll be able to make that. We'll be able to make that. We'll be able to make that, right? That's the idea of the mall. This will need copper ingots, which we do have a belt of copper ingots, but it also needs silica or whatever there. High purity silicon, which we don't make and can't make on this planet. So those will have to come from somewhere else. So at some point we're going to have to make a whole bunch of wind turbines so we can go to that planet that doesn't have coal and oil. And we'll use the wind turbines to get our initial bootstrap set up, and then we'll automate some solar panels on that planet as well to give us power. And then we'll get silicon and titanium on the go on that planet. But for now, on this planet, I'm going to continue to work on the mall. And once we get that done, then we're going to head to that next planet. All right, looking forward to it. All right, so we have finished our mall. Pretty much have all the basics that we would need right now. Belts, smelters, wind turbines, Tesla towers, sorters, tier 2 sorters, storage, miners, thermal power, and assemblers. All being made automatically. So all I got to do is come over here at any point and just grab what I need. It's very convenient. My next step, though, what I need to do after that, one more thing I need to do on this planet before I head to the next one, and that is this right here. I need to increase my science output. I can repurpose a lot of this iron because I don't need this anymore. I don't need the belts being made, so I can repurpose this iron over here, and I should be able to greatly increase the blue science. And then these refineries are still using the basic refining recipe. I can switch some of them over to the more advanced recipe that gives me hydrogen and the graphite, so I can increase my both cubes essentially. And then I'll be in good shape to head to the next planet. And I will come back when that is done. All right, we completely overhauled our science area again for the second time. So this iron here is all going into magnets. We got the copper being split here into coils and here into circuit boards. We got iron coming from over there for ingots. And we totally redid our oil setup. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doing the basic oil process. And then these other ones doing the more advanced oil process. So we got lots of hydrogen right now. And then obviously we don't have enough graphite, but we got a whole bunch coming from the other side. So we got all kinds of science right now. Only 4 of our 6 upper tier labs are being used, but I will accept that. That's fine with me. As long as our outer labs are all being used. The blue aren't being used, I believe, because we had a bunch of blue on hand from earlier. But yeah, so this is our, and of course our oil setup. We have any excess oil coming into these to make power. Why not? If that ever backs up, we got a container here. And it is, I believe, almost empty. So that's going to be it for this planet. We are ready to move on. There's 2 other planets in our system. I think we're just going to go to one of them right now. So if you look this one out here, it's got a lot of titanium, a little bit of silicon, no copper, some iron, a little bit of coal, and some fire ice, which I honestly do not know what it's used for, but I'm sure it's valuable. But then we got this planet. There's a little bit of silicon, crap ton of copper, crap ton of iron, crap ton of titanium, some stone, a little bit of coal. So I think we're going to head to this planet. It's 85% buildable, which is nice size. It's, although this one right here is even more. This was like 90 something, 99.3% buildable. But well, let's take a look at some other systems here. I guess we can't get there anyway, can we? So we're not going to worry about that. We can't even get there. We're just going to head towards that lava planet. But that is going to be in the next episode. That'll be all for this one. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And what's going on here? Why don't you have power? So yeah, please like and subscribe. Make sure all your assemblers have power. Hot tip. You know, a real pro tip there for you. All right, well, that'll be all for this one. I will see everyone in the next one.